Hello everybody, I hope you can hear me okay. This is just another update, one of many. I will now be doing some there's a scratch on my screen, 2 scratches. I'll be doing some beta testing for the Vampire 2 hardware. So yeah, I'll be updating my A600 to whichever the latest software I get from Gunner. He's just sent me a file this morning to update it, so I'm downloading the blaster stuff, the USB blaster, to update the Vampire directly. It'll be the 600 version, not the 500 plus, or the Vampire 1. Obviously it's all for the Vampire 2. I've returned from the Geek Fest in Cheltenham at the weekend. I'm still hungover and tired, but at least I'm off work today, so I can faff about to my heart's content. I was lucky enough to spend most of the evening talking to David Pleasance, who I've met on numerous occasions before in the past, various shows and meetings and things. A great guy, friendly, very knowledgeable, and he was the last CEO of Commodore UK before the parent company, Commodore USA, collapsed. Actually, it was a CEO for after, I think 18 months they survived for. But anyway, I'm not sure I can pick this up, but he signed my Amiga for me, 600, which is quite nice, even though I don't like 600s. I may have mentioned that if you've listened to me before. So yeah, so that's it really. All I'm saying is I'll be doing some beta stuff now. There should be some speed improvements. There should be a dramatic IDE speed improvement. I don't know about the MIPS or the FPU situation, and I think someone's coming to my door. Marvellous, a flyer. No doubt it's an Indian restaurant. Yeah, so that's it really. It's just to say I'll be doing some Vampire stuff. I know people like to see the Vampire stuff rather than the other, but I will always try to do a selection of videos of 8-bit, 16-bit and various bits and bobs, games play, and me just waffling nonsense. I hope it's not too boring for you, but you're more than welcome to subscribe, join in the chats with live streams. I will try to do more live streams, and I will try to do them on an evening, so people can join in for a chat if they wish. Today I'm off work, so I may do a couple more streams today, but they will be as and when. I don't really like advertising the fact I'm going to do a stream in, let's say, 7 o'clock on an evening. I've done that once before, and the streaming software didn't work, and YouTube was too busy, and I couldn't upload it, and it was a complete disaster. I tried doing one at 7 PM, and I think by 9 PM it had just started to stream. So that didn't work out too well, to be perfectly honest. But we'll see. I'll try again and see how we get on. Just looking at the marks on my monitor. I wonder if I've done that with carrying it to and from the shows. Anyway, not that it matters. Yeah, David Pleasance is releasing a new book. It is the insider history and story of Commodore, as seen from his perspective. He was the CEO of Commodore UK, and briefly he was in the States for a year or so, helping launch the Amiga 500. He was brought back to the UK, and he went all over Europe as a Commodore upper management. So he knows Commodore inside and out. He knows what went off. He knows the stories, the disasters, the mess that was Commodore from. Well, Commodore was always a mess, but it became a bigger mess after Jack Trammell left. So I'm looking forward to his book. It will be on Kickstarter in a couple of weeks, he said. I've done a video. Well, I haven't done a video. I recorded David speaking along with Dean, who did it in a much better fashion than I did. I was just holding my Sony Handycam in my hand and then got cramp halfway through the conversation. I had to jump up and down like an idiot. But I'm old now, fat, and that's just the way it is. So if you want to better recording. Dean will be doing one. He's on Amiga. He'll be doing a proper recording. Mine is more of a shooting from the hip type video. But yeah, please support David's book. It will be on Kickstarter in a couple of weeks. It should be a brilliant read. It will be 300 and some pages. It will be about £30. It will be professionally made. There will be lots of Amiga guys, the Commodore engineers, and various celebrities from the scene, let's say, who will all be putting on their perspective as what happened at Commodore, how it affected them. I think games designers and various publishers and various other people from that era will be mentioned in the book. Dave Haney is giving a section of the book talking about the engineering of cancelled projects, and the things that could have been, should have been, but never were. So that's David's Kickstarter book. Please buy it. It will be awesome. I'm sure I've not read it. I'm not endorsing it. Well, I am endorsing it, but I'm not. It's just my opinion. I may be wrong. I usually am, but that's just the way it goes. What else am I doing? I'm also starting to use the Friendus, which is the Amiga-inspired web-based or cloud-based operating system. I signed up to it last night. Had a little play with it. Seems good, fast. It's just an operating system that runs through a web page, so it'll work on your mobile phone, it will work on your computer, your PC, your Mac, your Linux, whatever the hell's you're using. I will probably try to use it on my Amiga PPC and OS4 machine, so that'll be a bit of fun firing that up. I've not used it for a couple of years. It's been sat waiting patiently for my interest, so I will probably fire that up. I'm not sure if I can screen capture that though. I'm not sure. I'll have a look later. Even if I can't, I'll just point the camera at it for a minute or two and say it works, or it doesn't, as the case may be, but I'm sure it probably will. What else have I got to say? What else am I doing? All kinds of things, really, in a random manner of ineptitude on the sliding scale of idiocy. I'm doing all kinds of things. I have a project underway with Zetro, Keith. I have a couple of hardware projects on the go. I have many more I would like to do, but will probably never see the light of day, but hopefully get my finger out and they will. And there's all kinds of Amiga stuff going on. C64, TI-99, Sam Coupe, BBC Micro, ZX Becky, all kinds of stuff. I've got 3 motherboards to build, which I haven't done yet. I have an Amiga 1000 replacement board, the modern thing, the version of the GB 1000, or whatever it's called. That is partially populated. I need to get a bill of materials for that and order the parts. I have a ZX Spectrum Harlequin board to build, the 128 board. I've got that to do. And I've got all kinds of hacks and cracks and stuff to do, which I haven't done yet. So stay tuned. Things will come, things will happen. Although it may not be the fastest YouTube channel in the world, or the most subscribed to. But, oh, I have another parcel. Why do I need so much junk coming through my letterbox? And why do you do it now while I'm recording? Have you no sense of stuff? Yeah, so that's it. I'll shut up now. I've got nothing else to say. I'm recording myself on video here, which I don't usually do. I don't like watching myself on video. Don't even like the sound of my own voice particularly, so God knows why people subscribe. But I will try to do more videos. I will try to keep a steady stream of stuff coming along, whether it be Vampire related or Amiga in general or Commodore in general, or even just updates on the WebOS, the Friendus, or the or David's book. As and when I find out any information, I will pass it on as soon as I can. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video, I hope. Bye for now.